Hey everyone, this is Stephanie Gayle, formerly known as Steph the Sapphic Songstress, aka Sapphic Steph. Either way, it's Steph, yo. So recently I was asked the question, how do I see my music impacting my audience? And also, what message am I conveying to my audience? So with my music, my intention is to create a conversation and bring people together. You know, me being a queer, me being a woman, me being a person of color, you see a great deal of uniqueness. Yet I'm still someone that can be embraced by so many different cultures, and my fan base shows that. I have an array of fans that I cater to, and they appreciate the music that I put out. And I love that. I love the diversity in my fan base. It just goes to show that my purpose and my intention is actually reaching various people, and it's bringing them together. And that's a beautiful thing. There's so much of us that is the same than different. And even if we do have differences, they should be celebrated as opposed to being dismissed. And that's what I believe. I've always believed that. I grew up in Maryland in a neighborhood that was very diverse. It showed me that we can do so much together. And that's the vision that I have for my music. I want to bring people from different cultures together, and I want us to celebrate together. I think that's the way the world should be. So I think that's the ultimate purpose to my music. So there's one particular facet of my fan base that I hold near and dear to me, and that is the POC folks and the queer and trans folks. For those that don't know, POC stands for people of color. Of course, QT is queer and trans folks. And those people I hold near and dear to me because they're a group that is still under attack in many areas. And there's so much potential and vibrancy, creativity. There's just so much that comes out of that group. They make their mark, even if they're not celebrated at times. And I feel that I need to represent the POC space and the queer and trans space through my music. Our vibrancy and our creativity is what makes us special. And I think that's a strength that we need to convey more and more. When I think of inclusion, I think of Huey P. Newton of the Black Panthers. At one point, I believe it was in 1967, he had introduced the idea of bringing queer and trans people of color into the movement. And many were opposed to his idea. But I feel like for that time, that was a very brave and novel suggestion. And I think it was very important as well. The fact that this, heterosexual man recognized that queer folks and trans folks are, and people of color are one and the same. We're fighting the same fight. We have very similar issues in regards to police brutality, social brutality. We share that common battle. And I think for him to recognize that even in 1967, that's a very profound. Someone who occupies all of those spaces, I need to speak up and be a voice for those who aren't able to speak up. So that's what I see when I write my music, when I sing, when I'm on stage, when I'm speaking to folks that appreciate my performances and my music. When I'm having that dialogue with them, I want to bring more of that into the conversation. And I want everyone to be included in the conversation. So that is my ultimate goal and purpose when it comes to my music. I want to bring people together and I want us to share and celebrate each other. Hey folks, be sure to check out my official music video for Vulnerable, which is a single off of my debut LP, Songs About V. And please also check out Christmas at 7222 Volume 1. Please subscribe to my channel and also check out the previous episodes of Conversations with Stephanie Gayle. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. Once again, this is Stephanie Gayle, formerly known as Steph the Sapphic Songstress, aka Sapphic Steph. Either way, it's Steph, yo. Take it easy, yo. Peace.